do these Gundam style animes, but I don't even know if this is
What?
supposed to be Gundam related. Well, no, no, not Gundam related, like mech related, but it's called Darling in the Franxx.
Is it an
Is that
anime?
French?
Is that a regular
Uh,
anime?
yeah, yeah. It says it's a joint anime. No, the reason I think is interesting is it's a
Joint
joint
anime.
anime project between Trigger
Trigger and
and
A1.
A1 Pictures, and it was even announced at Anime Expo 2017. So I'm kind of thinking this might be pretty popular. The story is set in the distant future. The land is ruined and humanity establishes the mobile fort city, Plantation. Pilots produced inside Plantation live in Mistiltine, also known as the Birdcage. Children live there knowing nothing of the outside world or the freedom of the sky. Their lives consist of battling to carry out missions. Their enemies are mysterious giant life forms known as, oh geez,
Kyoryu.
Kyoryu, and the
Kyoryu.
children pilot robots called Franks to face off against them. For the children riding the Franks proves their existence. A boy named Hero is called Code 016, and he was once known as a prodigy. However, he has fallen behind and his existence seems unnecessary. Not piloting a Franks is the same as ceasing to exist. One day, a mysterious girl known as Zero Two appears before him. Two horns grow out of her head, and that's where the description ends. It's kind of an awkward place to end it. As a
Oh,
mysterious girl appears before him, and two horns grow out of her head. Now, this kind of reminds me of Pacific Rim in a way. You know, you pilot these giant battle robots to fight mysterious life forms that
that's a
also happen to be giant.
lot of anime though. Not just Pacific Rim.
Okay, yes, yes, that is very true. I guess I was just making that one connection, but I guess at this area, it's there's this place called Plantation, and I guess children are there raised to pilot these robots to fight against the monsters and protect humanity. And yeah, so it's I don't know. The story actually seems pretty interesting.
It seems interesting enough, and the fact that it's a joint production between A1 and Trigger is also
Yeah,
interesting.
they're probably checking animation a lot. They're checking story a lot. It's going back and forth through a process. So I feel like once it's actually be released and have very high quality.
Yeah, like I think here's what they should do. A1 should handle writing, and they should also handle the basic animation of people talking to each other, while Trigger should focus mainly on action sequences.
Now, the main reason I first brought our attention to this was because I looked at the main character, right,
Uh
standing right there with the black hair. I looked at the uniform, and immediately my mind shouted like "Kill la Kill,"
huh. Yeah.
right? And then I said, "Oh, look, A1 Pictures worked on it." And then so they made Kill la Kill, Kill la Kill Special, Kisniver, um,
Wait, are you talking about
they made
Trigger?
Inferno Cop,
You talking about
Little
Trigger
Witch
or A1?
Academia.
Talking about Trigger or A1? Trigger made Kill la Kill. I think you just
Well, the
mixed it
Trigger, yeah,
up.
Trigger made Kill la Kill, but so I think the Trigger's working on like the animation.
Yeah. Like meanwhile, A1 Pictures they do a lot of. I mean, they do some action anime, but they're most well known for slice of life and other things like that. They can do action moderately well, but not nearly as well as Trigger.
Yeah. So it seems like the main studio. I click on this anime. Is the main studio is Trigger, and the producers are A1 Pictures.
Mm. Because if A1 hadn't figured it out last season, they can't do long running action extremely well when there's too much fighting. Or if anything's too grandiose.
Yeah. Anyway, but I'm definitely gonna be checking into this anime. This is probably the one I'm gonna look out for and hope for the best. It seems like there's a couple characters.
Wait a second. So, Death March Kara Hajimaru Isekai Kyosokyu. So it's a death march in another world.
All right, 29-year-old programmer is on a death march, but one day he wakes up in another world. Oh, all right. Isekai.
Wait a second. Wait.
Wasn't this
So
the
he's
same
on a
as?
death march, and then he gets transported to another world. But why is the anime? Why is the title mainly about the death march? I was expecting a death march in another world, not being transported from a death march to another world.
Well, then you look at the bottom. Wait, hold on. Look at the rest of the description. How the end? Yeah, you're right. But it says it turns into like a harem, and
Yeah. Why death march? Why? How much of the death march do we see?
now
But it's made by
I
Silverlink,
feel
so I'm probably gonna watch
really
it.
well done anime. It was about the programmer, and then
Yeah.
he was reborn in another world.
Knights and Magic.
Knights and Magic. Such a simple name, and it was such a good anime. That's what it kind of reminded me of. This is the 29-year-old programmer.
Yeah, what's it called? Crunchyroll manga still has it going on, so I haven't caught up yet. But they did cut out a few things from the anime. That is. Well, I'm gonna look for studios that Madhouse's Cardcaptor Sakura. Shaft has Fate Extra. Sunrise has Gintama. A1 has Gancrest Senki. Seems pretty grandiose in scale.
Yeah. I don't really know about the whole basilisk Okanin Paucho. We kind of skipped over that. It's gonna be on Crunchyroll, but the main studio is Seven Arcs, right? And I just kind of feel like they're out of their territory.
What do you mean? They made all this Maho Shoujo lyrical Monaca stuff.
Well, I don't.
Dog
The,
days.
the tone of this anime looks so serious.
Yeah, this is definitely out of their
And
normal.
here we're seeing Trinity Seven, Dog Days, Maho Shoujo, Secret Pure Engagement Special.
They seem to make a lot of slice of life harem and or battle harem anime.
Yeah, a lot of battle harem anime. And let's see, what's Basilisk? Like, what's it
Seems
marked as?
super serious. It's a historical, not recreation. It's a based on historical events that happened in Japan. Kind of. It uses characters from there. Yeah.
So,
It
is there
seems
any?
like a pretty serious story.
Yeah, that's kind of reminds me of Drifters, just on how I'm
Yeah,
looking
the
at
way
it.
it looks.
I would be more than happy to work on basilisks. That and Darling, and I really wish I knew how to pronounce this. Franks,
This Bronx. I'm sure that's fine.
yeah, the
I'm sure
double
that's what
X.
they meant. Yeah, but what I'm
But
looking forward to without a doubt is Fate Extra.
yeah,
And then
so
Overlord.
so you're, I guess your top five. What would you pick?
Fate Extra, Overlord, Camping, Euro Camp. And if I'm only counting the week by week anime and not the TV shorts.
Yeah.
That how many did I name? I named three, right? Fate Extra,
Yes.
Overlord, Euro Camp. Then probably Death March.
Death March kind of just seems the same to
Like
me as.
For me, okay, probably
It's
Ryo.
another isekai.
Probably Ryo no Oshigoto, and then Death March,
Hmm.
and that's my
Now,
top
of
five.
course,
Yeah.
I'm just going to be continuing Overlord, Nanatsu no Taizai, and Gintama.
Hmm.
But I guess what I'm looking forward to is Basilisks, Darling in the Franxx. Uh,
Well, what's your top five though?
oh, my top five? Well, three of them would be taken right away because they would just go to Gintama, Overlord, and Nanatsu no Tai.
I mean, mine also had things that were cleared up, like Overlord.
Yeah, so
I
so
didn't.
if I had to choose then those three with another two, one of them would be Darling in the Franxx, and the last one would I kind of am interested in like the horror anime Ito Junji, but that I'm just kind of interested in it because I don't know if I've seen any really good horror animes, but if not, I would probably just go to Basilisk.
The year of the Umu has come, and it will live on forever. Alright, I guess we're done now, huh? By the way, Pingu in the City is here.
What?
Pingu in the City. It's counted.
And
Best
his family?
animu.
What? Why?
Best animu. Best animu. How
Oh, how did we
popular?
skip
Wait,
over this?
how
Grand
popular?
Crest.
How popular is Pingu in America?
I don't think that popular at all. I've seen like
Because
a couple
when I was in the
posters here and there.
Philippines, they had Pingu on. Pingu is almost unavoidable.
I feel like this Killing Bites would would turn out. It's probably going to be bad, but
It'll be worth
yeah,
seeing crash.
yeah. So I know I got my top four. The last one really I can't decide between Killing Bites, Ito Junji, or Basilisk, but I def Basilisk probably is more up there.
And what's your most look forward to movie?
Most look forward to movie. Oh boy.
For me, Chunibyo.
Which
Second
one was
one,
yours?
Chunibyo.
Geneva.
Chunibyo
Yeah,
no
you
no
see, I
Koi
didn't.
Gashitai.
Yeah, I didn't watch.
Take on me, take on me. Ah,
I haven't looked over all the movies.
there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 movies. I
What's
mean,
this one?
there's
Midnight
Attack
Crazy
on
Trail.
Titan.
Shout and Crunchy are trash throwawayers who work in the dead of night. Machina is a 16-year-old witch who has come to the world of humans and to London to study for 1 year about how to become a proper bride. But Machina searches for Shout and Crunchy and begs them to throw away her witch's book. Truthfully, Machina wants to quit being a witch and become a normal girl, and the book is just a hindrance. But the book is not something one can just simply throw away. That sounds pretty interesting.
True.
That and then there's also Mazinger Z,
The
which
movie.
the movie. Well, I really don't know much about Mazinger Z, but like it's coming back.
Yep. It looks really good too.
Yeah. And as for OVAs, I'm going to look forward to Days 2 and Mob Psycho.
For me, OVAs, yeah, probably Mob Psycho, and then Emiya-san Chino Kyo no Gohan, or What's Cooking at the Emiya House.
Was that up there? Is it?
Yeah, it's a special because it comes out
Oh,
once
yes,
a
that's
month.
right. That's right. Yeah, it says it comes out every 17 days.
No, every 30 days. But
Every
one
30
came
days?
one came out a week and a half ago, or 2 weeks ago. So it's already, you know.
I don't know. Why would someone do that? Why?
What?
How long's the episode? If the first episode came out,
It's
it's
a
not.
half an hour. I'm pretty sure you can find it on YouTube. I'm pretty sure.
YouTube. That's where we'll find it.
I was, but that's our opinions on Winter 2018. How do we end the video, David?
It ends in 3, 2, 1.